Sonic vs. Goku. One an anthropomorphic hedgehog who has a godlike transformation when using the power of 7 Chaos Emeralds. The other a fully grown human man who comes from a race of superbly powerful fighters, who also has godlike transformations. Who will win? Let us know your thoughts in those comments below with either hashtag Sonic or hashtag Goku. Hey everybody, welcome to Versus, a series we do here on Top 10 Gaming that puts your favorite characters together in a hypothetical battle. Today we're looking at Goku from the Dragon Ball franchise up against Sonic the Hedgehog, two arguably OP'd characters when it comes to comparing them with other individuals in the fictional realm. Now before we begin, a few ground rules for this fight. We're specifically looking at Sonic from his video games in this battle rather than his counterpart in the Archie comics, and this battle happens on Earth, no traveling to outer space, so we won't be diving into the question as to whether or not Goku is capable of surviving in space, although in Dragon Ball Battle of the Gods he does fight in space. Anywho, so with all that in mind, let's jump into the fight. Let's start off with our character's origins, looking at Goku first. Goku is the main protagonist of the Dragon Ball franchise. He's a Saiyan, who was sent to Earth as an infant on a mission to destroy it, except he loses his memory and is raised with love, leading to him becoming Earth's greatest defender. The Saiyans are a powerful race of fighters who have the ability to transform into giant apes, but his tail was removed permanently in his late teens, so he can't do that anymore. Now when he was initially found by Grandpa Gohan, he was an aggressive infant, until he received a head injury, which rid him of his memories and his programmed Saiyan violent tendencies, replacing them with a purity of heart that the character has managed to maintain throughout the years. Moving on to Sonic. Sega's Blue Hedgehog came to be back in 1991, when he made his first appearance in the self-titled game Sonic the Hedgehog. Now in April of 1990, Sega wanted to create a game that would be capable of competing with the kinds of sales that Nintendo's Mario was scoring. This led to the desire to craft a new mascot for the company, replacing their current one, Alex Kidd. So the Sega Technical Institute ran a competition to create a new character. This led to Sonic's creation along with Robotnik's, who became his arch-nemesis. Sonic boasted a kind ferocity, similar to his foe in this battle, and quickly became a fan favorite who still sells thousands of copies of games today. Moving on to abilities. Let's look at Sonic for starters. Sonic has defeated the likes of giant robots, demons, godlike beings, and his power is rooted in his speed. So he's got quite the resume. Sonic can move faster than the speed of light, and Sonic has boasted that reaching the speed of light is small time to him. Although in the games, other characters, while not reaching Sonic's speed, typically can reach high levels of speed as well, that are pretty close to his. His offense and defense relies on his speed and his ability to move fluidly in almost every environment, including space, although he has been depicted in some games to flounder when it comes to water. Sonic's transformations is what is most important to consider in this battle. With the aid of all 7 Chaos Emeralds, Sonic is capable of entering a super state, referred to as Super Sonic. This allows his abilities to surpass his normal base ones, making him stronger, faster, capable of flying, and nearly invulnerable to attacks the likes of whatever Robotnik can throw at him. But he has something stronger than that: Hypersonic, the form that exceeds his super state. It's pretty much the exact same as Supersonic, except Sonic is able to command greater power and speeds. So, moving on. What can Goku do? A whole lot, actually. At his base level, Goku has moves like Kamehameha, a powerful wave of energy that shoots out from his hands. There's Kaioken, which multiplies his powers immensely, and he's combined it in the past with some of his other forms. His Spirit Bomb allows him to channel his ki from all sources of life. Now we could spend a whole video discussing all of the transformations and forms that Goku is capable of, but instead let's skip ahead to some of his strongest, since ultimately we're going to be judging this based on who is the most powerful and who is the fastest. Let's talk about his Super Saiyan 3 form. This form multiplies his power by 400, and is the strongest form that Goku achieves in the anime show. He puts unlimited energy into his transformation, and it does cause him to tire quickly, which can be a major disadvantage of a form. Now his Super Saiyan God form is the next step up. Goku requires the aid of 5 other Saiyans in order to achieve this, although after reverting back to his base form when using it for the first time, he retains some of the form's power. He uses a smaller fraction of his normal stamina, and can absorb and nullify enemy attacks upon contact. He can also transform into his godlike Saiyan form, Solo, because of this residual power. That leads us to our next form, Super Saiyan Blue. This is a combination of Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan God, with power that far surpasses Goku's previous forms. This power can only be maintained for a certain duration though, and repeated use on a regular basis depletes its power. Next is the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, which allows him to utilize his Kaioken significantly better with far less risk, and Goku has mastered this temperamental state. Oh, and it doesn't end there. His next form is the Ultra Instinct form, which allows him to subconsciously unlock his full potential of his offensive and defensive might. This form left deities of his universe in utter awe at how immense Goku's power was, and makes him one of the most powerful entities in the multiverse. However, he can't maintain this longer than just a few minutes, but sometimes that's all you need in order to end a powerful foe. Alright, let's move on to the fight. Now if Goku were facing off with Sonic at their base level, it's likely that Goku would defeat Sonic easily. Sonic's speed reaches Mach 1, and when in stronger forms, his speed exceeds that, running the speed of light. But Goku proves to move faster than the speed of light in his adolescence during Dragon Ball. Considering that speed is where Sonic gets his abilities outside of the Chaos Emeralds, it seems unlikely that he'd last long in a fight with Goku as an adult. At his base level, with abilities the likes of his signature Kamehameha move, his Kaioken ability, and his Spirit Bomb attack. Now let's boost both of their powers. Sonic as Super Sonic and Goku as Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan Goku has a multiplied base power of 50-fold, and his power only grows exponentially from there. Super Saiyan 2, 3, Super Kaioken, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, Ultra Instinct, all of these leave Sonic in the dust. Now, considering that Goku needs the powers of other Saiyans in order to achieve his God form, even at his Super Saiyan 3 form, his power has been multiplied by 400. That alone could prove to knock Sonic out. But really, if Goku wanted to, he could go Ultra Instinct and knock the hedgehog out within seconds. I mean, he'd have to. Sonic may be extremely powerful in his Super and Hyper forms, but nothing compared to Ultra Instinct. He's got nothing. So, our winner? Goku. While there's a large fanbase out there that believes Sonic would be the winner of this match, when you consider all of the things that Goku is capable of, the excessive amounts of power from his various forms, the kinds of training that he's undergone, and all the foes that he's fought in depth, his skills are clearly more honed, whereas most of Sonic's previous battles tend to be vague when it comes to the complexities of fighting foes that are of a godlike demeanor. Sonic is incredibly OP'd, and while the same can be said for Goku, at least there's a better effort to classify and detail Goku's power, along with his acceleration to higher levels. Plus, Ultra Instinct Goku? Yeah, Sonic just doesn't hold up. His power comes from his speed. Goku stems from so much more. Plus, Sonic requires all 7 Chaos Emeralds in order to achieve Super Sonic. Goku doesn't rely on anything to achieve his Super Saiyan forms except for himself, so it's kind of a no-brainer if you consider that. Alright, there we have it, friends. Do you agree with our choice? Or do you think Sonic deserves more credit? Let us know in those comments below. If you dug this video, be sure to hit that like button. And if you'd like more gaming videos, from verses to lists to news to updates, be sure to subscribe to Top 10 Gaming. In the meantime, we also have a ton of other videos just waiting for you to check them out in the playlist currently flashing on your screen. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you all in the next video.